Okay, what's going on, everyone? Goddrifter here, and welcome back to another Car Extras Racing Livestream. This is number 40, and today I'm gonna be trying to see if I can actually find a legit car meet, and most likely have uh, most likely one of those things where I'm going to be using a specific vehicle for today. Today I'm gonna be using my this is called a Carrot 2, which, for those are wondering, this is another Mark II. Now, what's the difference between the Samurai 2 and the Samurai 2 and the Carrot 2? Well, the Carrot 2 has, what's that called? I'm sorry, I just had a shake this morning. Um, the Carrot 2 is a 93 Mark II, while the Samurai 2 is a 93 Mark II, while the Carrot 2 is a 95 Mark II. So there is some major differences in them. So there's that. Um, oh, both expired. All right, all right. Gonna give it a moment. All right. Hmm. All right. All right. Okay, I know it's just me, but I think I don't know what's going on with the Carrot 2's transmission. That's my only complaint about this car is that it has that second and third gear are way shorter than first, which is possibly one of the weirdest cases to ever happen to me before. Alright, let's see if I can actually fix this transmission. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Alright, let's go back to the Carry 2. Uh, with a refreshed hmm, how do you usually say it? Like it's like it's a refreshed gear ratios. Ay, ay. Yeah, so I really don't. Okay, so the nighttime is, in my opinion, kind of underwhelming on the Pacific Hills. Like that's just me. But when it comes to uh, frig it. All right, We're going to JDM Fest. I'm in a 95 Mark II, which technically that can actually be imported. So yeah, there's that. And was I wondering, a Nissan Stagia can actually be imported as well. And you wondering what that is? Essentially, think of a Nissan Skyline, but in what's that called? Well, instead of a, well, let's see, how should I describe it? Instead of it being a like a four door or like a coupe, it's more of a station wagon. Jesus. Okay. I just hope that one's at Sonic's, cause oh, no one's at Sonic's. Hmm. I went the wrong way. Or did I? Got it. Well now, I'm guessing it's due to the fact that guessing it's school related, because it's like I can play. It's fine, even though. No, jeez, what did you do? Like, what in the world? I watched one single okay. It is one thing that most people do not like doing is the fact that they don't like cleaning dishes. I mean, cleaning dishes is not bad, but it's a single dish. Like, and then again, if you use it, then clean it. That's all you have to do. But most people just do not like doing dishes. It's because most likely one, they take long, and two, it depends on how many dishes there are. But yeah, it's not that bad per se, but I mean, it could have been worse. And by worse, I meant way worse. But um, yeah, that's trying to secretly play. Okay. Something tells me I got Jig on the laptop, and hey, okay, I think it's I think it's literally just me with the S13 at Sonic's, while everybody else just full on full sending it. Ay. It's gonna be one of those things that hmm. Speaking of which, let's see. Let's see. Drifting. One just sitting there. Okay, one actually decides to join us. One just sitting there. Was this guy one of the group? That guy is drifting. Okay, the 240Z decides to join. Okay, drifting. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to these. I wonder if they even know how to park. Okay. So Ben's Opera is GTR. Don't know if he's gonna join the meet or not, but okay, it's in there. Okay, so there's two S13s, 240, and then there's my Mark II. Um, and they build. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Hmm. Okay, just hoping that's okay. Hmm. Yeah, it looks okay. Look, okay, yeah, it looks like it's just me and the S13 here. Out of the out, literally 2 out of the 13 people in the lobby, and there are like 3 spots left. Like, what in the world? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, what in the world? What's the point of going in? What's that called? What's the point of going to a car meet and these people are just gonna be drifting all over the place? Yep, for some reason. Yep, it's the S13 is being followed by an S13. Okay, I don't know what the S13 is doing, but all I'm doing is cruising. Okay, I'm not keen on this, but they're all over the place. All over the place. Jeez. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Like, no joke, the absolute moment that I left, not the, su- not the car meet spot, everybody was just drifting all over the place, so that mess gets an F on the car meet, car meet skill, so, yeesh. Ay, ay. Alright, let's go with all tracks. Stance meet. Wait, wasn't I in this one? Ah, great. To watch one of these. But oh jeez, the frame rate. Wait, yeah, I was in this one. Oh my goodness, I was just in this one. Yikes, that is the last thing I need to do. It's going to the same exact one. Hmm. Alright, but nonetheless. Hmm. Alright. What the N? It's a giant no. Ah, okay. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Remember correctly, they're D-spec. Yep. Send the last rim. Alright. So I guess I'm good from here. Um. Okay. Hmm. You know what? I am legit proud of this V10 powered M5. Like, and no, I'm not joking when I say that. Like, legit, the M5 is powered by a V10 that was made by BMW, but the only problem was literally the vehicle. It's not the vehicle, it's the engine. Like, no joke, the engine was probably the most unreliable thing in the entire lineup for the most part. Huh. And again, Asbos is actually made by own lobby, so let's see. There we go. There we go. Production C M. Alright. Alright. So tomorrow is well, since tomorrow is April 20th, GTA will be a GTA will be the next will be tomorrow's stream. The fact that well tomorrow it's gonna be 420. Everybody's gonna be high as crap. Well, unless they don't do that mess, which is good. Which good for them for trying to keep a healthy mind. I have to turn the I have to turn the night stuff off. Hmm. I just thought about this. Haven't done any. It's not all. I think it was like I think it was pretty much a long time ago. I was talking about what type of videos I'm gonna be reviewing, like the lineup, and well, today is that day. We're gonna be reviewing a bunch of Beamers, and not just any Beamers. We're talking 3 series. Now, for those that are wondering, what in the world is the BMW 3 Series? Essentially, they're the original M cars. The ones that most people do not pay attention to when they want to actually more than do their more do their more than their actual share. Alright, give me a moment. Disable. So, I'm not too familiar with BMWs per se, but I gotta give my all. So, anyway, the BMW M3s, or well, 3 series, started around the 1980s. Well, early 80s per se. That's how they got that box. That's how they got their boxy look. Essentially, it's one of those things where literally the BMW, um, literally the M series were were specialized in two specific racing, uh, specific types of races: Grand Prix and the one and only Group A. Now, well, Group B as well, but usually it's Group B. Yeah, it's usually Group B. But for some reason, and that reason alone is through. Let's see, that reason alone is why most people would most likely recommend that you actually start out with something along the lines of a classic M3 or the E36 model. But the E30 wasn't just any sort of BMW. This was indeed the first M3 that came around the 1980s, which also had two variants of the Evo versions. There's Evo, and then there's Evo 2, and that's about it. Alright. Now, basically, these type of cars themselves they're not lackluster per se, but it's more like if they have one thing in common, it's the fact that literally they have the 3 Series right off the bat. But since it's their motorsport model, they usually have something of since at least that's in the name. It's like, since since our racing variant is known as M, known as motorsport, what should we name our racing version of the street variant of the 3 Series? M3? That is actually correct. That's basically how the name came to be. The BMW M3 E30 debuted around 1983, 1984. I can't remember, but it but it ended but it ended its first model around the late 80s, specifically 1989 or 1991, depending on your sources. Yeah, I think I had way too much camber on this. Might need to switch cars. Ay, Alright, give me a moment. There you go, E36, along with the addition of having 1552s. Wait, 1552s? I think that's what they're called. Ah, great. Let's just hope my lobby is still there. Nope, it's actually gone. How dare they do that to me? Alright. Alright. Now it's time for me to talk about talk about the second generation known as the E36. The E36 ran from 1990, I think either 91 or 92. Wait, no, or 93. Yeah, I think it's 1993. And it ran all the way till 2002, if I remember correctly. Because 2003 is when the E46 actually came out. Or 2004. I don't know. Hmm. Alright, now, most likely when it comes to the M3E36, um, this is probably, well, most likely the most underrated M3. Was, because it's literally the second most underrated BMW, well, specific, the most underrated 3 Series out there right now. In fact, the only thing that, in fact, the only M3 that was beaten that has been particularly underrated was the E92 model. Reason being, well, unlike the last unlike the last three, the E92 has something that most other M's actually don't, which still makes absolutely no sense, and it would make more sense if it actually came with a V8. And that would be the fact that the M3E92 was the only M3 that came with a V8. Now I know you're thinking, but dude, what about the M5? What about the M8? Well, I'm talking about M3 wise. M3 wise is probably the only the only M3 that came with the not inline six with a V8. In fact, the E30 came with an inline four, which was a modified inline six, but they chopped the cylinders, so it went from six to two. Interesting. They can also easily build an inline five if they actually wanted to. Yeah, the actual runtime for the M3 E36 run from 1993 all the way, yeah, 1993 all the way to 2002, which, wait, hold on, that's not all, wait, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002. It ran for 10 years, so, yeah. Alright, so, up next, it is the BMW M3 E46. Now, the E46 is without a doubt an absolute fair for Beamer fans since, well, it has two things going for it. One is, one is um due to a very specific movie that I ended up watching while I was a kid, or AKA the okay, if I remember correctly, it was. Oh, actually, I do remember now. It was Queen Latifah's Taxi. I think that's what it was called. Uh, it was two movies, my mistake. One was known as Queen Latifah's Taxi. The other one was Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and a game in particular actually has this car, and this was known as Need for Speed Most Wanted, which came out around 2005, but in actuality, the M3 actually came out in 2003. And unfortunately for us, we didn't get our hands on this car until 2005 onwards. Well, we got the GTR version of it, but we didn't get our hands on the stock version until 2000, until Need for Speed Pro Street, which was 2 years later. And that's actually 46 was people wanted to get. Is you a realtor? Yep. Is you a realtor? Yeah, the M3. Is you a doctor? Yeah, the M3. If you were a businessman, you had to have an M3. Fully decked out, of course. It depends. Also, keep in mind, yeah, back in the day, a fully decked out M3 will cost 60 grand. Yeah, 60 grand. Excuse me. Which is, how do I say it? That's more than a, that is more than a, more, that's worth more than a stock Lexus GS300. Keep in mind that they are in the same power plant. They have the same, basically both cars power the same. It's a it's a naturally aspirated inline six. It's rear-wheel drive. It usually came with an automatic. Well, they say it usually came with an automatic because some threes actually came in manual. Uh, yeah, the M3 was probably the only car I didn't suspect myself to actually liking. keep in mind, I'm usually the one guy that actually wants to get E92, but since E92s are literally harder to get than I thought, most people will a go for an alternative, which is one of two things. They either go with the M5 with the V8, or go with a 3 series with a inline 6. And usually they swap it with the M3 motor and along with the center console and stuff, and yeah, that's mostly about it. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Oh? Alright. Let's see, what else is there? Um, so I'm trying to think of a fun fact about it. Oh, actually, I do know a fun fact about this car. It's the fact um that the BMW M3 GTR was about to be used in the Nürburgring Grand Prix until in order to actually compete, they had to sell literally 500 of, well, this specific vehicle, which usually came with two versions. It's usually the street version and the race version. But most of the time, these type of things usually happen. And well, around 2000 let's see. So most likely the M3 E46 ran from 2003 all the way around 2008, because around 2009, well, okay, so most likely there's like a year gap, so it's like, okay, there's the old M3, now there's the new M3. And the new M3 was dubbed the E92, even though in 2007 there's already a concept car at this point. Alright. Okay, finally got that out. This is, uh, yeah, meal replacement jokes is a meal replacement shakes are no joke. Alright. Okay, where is, oh, there we go. Alright. Up next is the E46. E46. Up next is the E92. Jeez, I keep on forgetting. But, yeah, next the E92. The E92 was, you see, yeah, what's that called? The E92 was a car that came out around 2007, all the way in it ended production around 2013. But yeah, in fact, this specific M3 was the only one, and I mean the only M3 that came with a 4-liter V8. Keep in mind, it's naturally aspirated, so yeah, you will. But what I can say is, sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, the M3 E92 was the only M3 that came with a V8, which made around 410 horsepower with 390 foot-pound of torque, and it was going up some of the vehicles like it was like one of the Titans per se, and it was going up against cars like the GTR, the Evo 10, the Chevrolet Corvette C6, the Lamborghini. Wait, was it a Lamborghini? I don't know, but what I do know. Wait, oh, and also the Dodge Viper. What I do know is that literally of all things to actually have in terms of the the M series models, I would choose the E92 over any of the older and newer cars, which most likely it, which actually slightly confused me why around 2014 is when um hmm, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So for the most part, it was like in terms of so yeah, for the most part, it was like it's like being actually not that way. Then again, the reason why they didn't make a V8 powered M3 again is because the infamous what's that called? The infamous stock market crash, which literally almost sent almost sent everybody home broke. So literally they took a step back, and not to mention it wasn't the same because literally BMW fans were crying that their beloved M3 had a V8 instead of an inline-six, which that's what they actually did around 2014, or after the M3 GTS, which actually wasn't a bad vehicle per se, but was more or less an acquired taste. Let's see what is there. Uh, yeah, the runtime for this vehicle was literally from 2007 all the way to 2013, and it was probably the last time you ever seen a V8 powered M3. Well, unless you LS swap it, which that makes absolutely no sense. Like, coming out at least put like a P40 or something, or an S40. Hmm. Guess it depends on the person, of course. why am I not surprised that the M393? Why am I not surprised that lower cars are having a lot of trouble just literally just not going to the grass and being stuck there, regardless of how many minutes. And that was the wrong button. Let's press X. But well yeah. Well I use yeah sometimes when it comes to the M3s, if there's like a top five for M3s, I'd say number five, in my opinion, it has to be the newer, has to be the newer M3s. Like yeah, the newer M3, and then there's the new M4, which usually they've gone back to the roots of yeah they have gone back to the roots of how the M3s were made. Number four, honestly, I had to give that to the E30 because I did not grow up with the E30, which is a bit sad, but at the same time, I keep seeing one in my college, so there's that. Number three, I had to go with the E36. Number two is E46. Number one is literally the model I'm driving right now, which is the E92. Alright, speaking of newer M3s, we're going with the newer M4, which here's the thing, I was slightly confused on why it was called the M4 when that could have been like another model specifically, but more or less, it's actually not that bad looking. The only difference is the fact that let's just say that it has an acquired taste, especially when it comes to the newer M4s nowadays. But yeah, that's like the biggest ouch in the in the in that moment. I'm like, okay, that's a cool M4. Please tell me that's a bike. Oh my god. I'll be slightly upset if it's just a bike. If it's not a bike, and that's what it's gonna look like in the near future. And it's like, M4, well, first generation M4, looks like looks like it's about that time. Oh man. But here's the only thing that is interesting. It's the fact that they have. Actually, before anything else, let me just turn this game down. Hold on a moment. Sound. That's good. Alright, now what's I saying? Oh yeah. So it was confusing that the when it comes to the 3 series in the newer generation, the even numbers are like the coupes slash sporty cars, while the odd numbers are like luxurious type cars, which makes absolutely no sense. Especially since the M3 of all things was a sports car before they decided, oh yeah, the odd numbers are like luxurious grand tours, while the even numbers are like sporty. And keep in mind, the M5 was just as sporty as as literally the M4, especially the M3. And So literally, a car like this is usually, uh, the one that a lot of people experimented on. Like, what kind of bike kit would go with wheels, or what type of engine can it swap with? But in the end, it was alright. I mean, most people usually don't get upset when it comes to like having an M4, especially their M4 GTS. Like that is probably something I didn't expect anybody to actually like. I mean, then again, it was the opposite of the M3 E92 GTS, which usually came in orange, and yeah, it usually came with orange with a wing and sporty wheels. That's about it. The M4 on the other hand, almost the same thing, but it came with a spoiler, a splitter, carbon fiber parts, and I think that's about it. Oh, and it exclusively came with I think it came with like these came with like a BMW mesh wheel, if I remember correctly. Yeah, nonetheless, it was actually not that bad. If anything, it was probably an experience that most people would never forget. But yeah, I guess that's about it. Uh, so you guys want to opinion about the newer M4 that's about to come out soon? Well, it's gonna be one of those vehicles that we might as well just get used to seeing because although headlights and taillights wise, they're basically the biggest thing that is going to have me like, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. And the only thing that's gonna not maybe not like the car as much, and you guys probably guessed it, the grill. The grill is way too big for a car like that. In fact, pretty sure if I remember correctly, the older M3s had literally short grills. How and where they grew to Lexus size. Oh my god. Okay, that wasn't bad. Hmm. Anyway, so the runtime for the M4 was from 2014 all the way to, well, today. Especially when it comes to the newer models. I think it's switching out the new chassis as well. DVD, I've been waiting for it. Oh my god. Hmm. Probably need to stiffen out the suspension because the car is bouncing all over the place. Crap. I'm good. Hmm. Um. Yeah, I guess that's about it on the history of the M3s. Oh, it's been 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, it's been 30 minutes. I'm sorry. Usually, when it comes to my real live streams, I usually talk about a random topic on racing game culture that there's always some sort of cliche here and there. And today's racing cliches, excuse me, is well, is about the muscle cars, and not just any muscle cars. I'm legit talking like legit muscle cars, like from literally back in like I think 30s all the way to around 1970s. So it's like a huge timeline of muscle cars. Now, what describes a muscle car? Well, a muscle car is a type of vehicle that is usually, well, code please, there's no code. I mean, seriously, I can't, like, come on. I literally just made the lobby. Why are you asking for a code already? Like, I'm not gonna say this when I do this, but I don't do passwords. That's basically the only thing. I do not do passwords in CarX. Like, like seriously, I'm wondering how many times do I hear, see the message like, code please, or what's the code, or is there a password? Like, guys, I don't do passwords. Like, it's a literal open lobby. That's basically it. Ay, ay. Unless you're in a, unless you're in an American server, then you have to find it in, well, an American server. I think my, oh god dang it. Well, I got something to fix at least, and that is my suspension due to the fact that literally it just keeps rocking back and forth like it was like the suspension was broken. Ay ay ay. Hug. Alright. Ah, I see. I see. Hold on. Please hold on. I have to fix the ring on suspension due to the fact that literally, like, if I want to write static, then I have to write static, but either way, I tried. Ay, ay. Well, I guess I can use the mic too another time. Hmm. Let's see. My passwords are usually off. So, there's that. I haven't used this car in a while. Jesus. Okay. Wait, hey, welcome to the live stream. Oh, good. Okay. Oh yeah, for those that want to join the lobby, there's no password, and sure, just please do not ask what the password is, because I mean, honestly, there is no password for this lobby, so there's that. Because I have to keep on making the lobby. It's a different password every time, so yeah, don't feel like making one of those. Oh yeah, it's private only. Like that makes absolutely no sense on like how many people can actually join because of all the password stuff. Anyway, the only can actually join is actually just look up well look up the room name and you should be good. Or just type in Goddrifter247sun and you should be able to see my lobby and then join it. Before you do anything else, make sure you're in the American server so that way you can actually join. Join, cool. Alright. Jesus. Okay, judging by how you got to me so fast, I'm guessing that you actually took the shortcut instead of going the actual route. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh my goodness. Alright. Oh Jesus! Oh my god. Crap, crap. Okay, we're good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Yeah, my ear is itching so I had to scratch it. Holy crap, okay. Ugh, alright. My goodness. I'm pretty sure they're gonna fix that in the next update where literally, like, every time someone joins it lags a little. At least, I think that actually makes more sense. To actually, well, fix Well, most of the problems. Oh crap! Okay. I was very close to doing that mega backwards. Oh my god. Hmm. Actually, then again, I usually do not see challenges as just cars, because, well, I mean, then again, they usually are most. I think the suited thing for challengers is usually like around drag racing because of well, all that power in that. Excuse me. Because of all that power and weight, and not to mention that thing is well, not to be offending any Dodge fans, but the Challenger is sort of a boat in a way, weighing it around like 3,800 pounds. I mean, then again, if it's possible to drift around a what's it called? If it's possible to drift around a Dodge Challenger, uh, not Challenger. If it's possible to actually, yeah, wait a second. Are you in the American server? Because that's probably the only reason why you can't see my lobby. Oh my god. Okay. My god. Crap, too much angle. Okay, I'm good. Oh my god. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Uh, oh jeez. Okay. Yeah, not gonna lie, that challenger is actually clean though. I did that tap on purpose. Oh my god. Oh jeez. My goodness. Oh god, just fell. Dang it. Okay, I was very close though. Uh, great. No, what was I talking about again? Oh yeah. So literally, the Turnmills car actually came around. Okay, you guys, if you do not want to hear me ramble about something, just mute me, not mute me, or just mute my video just in case. But Okay, you and me? Okay, good. Alright, I can remember on the route now. Anyway, so the term muscle car came around in 1960s, 1950s, but essentially, thank you. Uh, what was I saying? So, for the most part, it was a term around the 1950s, 1960s, and as well as 1970s, and the muscle car term kind of died. Well, oh jeez, oh my goodness, and oh my god, who in the world? Oh, it was Tev. Oh my goodness, let me guess, he's trying to kick out Tev for actually interrupting uh, anyone's flow. Oh my god, let me guess, vote ban for griefing? One, yo, he has an Evo. Oh my god. Alright, it's fine. Now what was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically, the most car usually, actually, here's one fact. What started the muscle car thing in the first place is the fact that, excuse me, that it was literally known as the muscle race. So literally, it was three cars. It was a 66 or 65 or 64 Pontiac GTO, Chevrolet Impala, and the Ford Galaxy. And these cars, these specific cars, are these other cars are. Yeah, my promotion. Oh my god. Ay, ay, ay. Oh my god. Okay. But oh my god, the dude in the Volvo is killing it. Like no joke. Oh jeez. Get my car, please. Whose car? Cause I'm really confused. Hmm. Oh, that's what that was. Okay. Okay, you guys seriously trying to see who's the best drifter? I literally just I like how everyone's like doing the competition thing while I'm just literally just talking about something else. Oh my god. Ouch. Change the time of day. I do not do well at nighttime. Ay, ay. Let's see. Everybody's voting. Why is voting nighttime? Oh my god. Okay, that was a perfect angle and I ruined it. My god. Anyway. Alright, alright. Okay, that was better than I expected actually. Hmm. I think when it hits one 20 any elapsed time, I'm probably gonna change cars because even though yes, I like drifting around this S15, um, I need to get, I still need to like get used to how angle works. So yeah. Anyway, so literally in racing games, most of the cars are usually fighting with their rivals from Japan, aka it's literally the import versus muscle type approach. So literally, like for example, if tuner cars had the best handling, muscle cars had the best acceleration. But it is due to acceleration that makes him a favorite in drag racing. But for the most part, it actually is out of proportion. The most cars in well, they're usually stereotyped like this. When it comes to the old school muscle cars, they're usually pushing around 250, 325, or 425 horsepower, with a ridiculous amount of torque, and usually it's kind of true. On the other hand, when it comes to the modern muscle cars, they usually have three things going for them. They have V8s, they're either natural aspirated or supercharged, and oh yeah, they're American. So there's basically it. Um, well, for those that are like literally the fan of that full-on American muscle, well, there's also Australia, which literally they're basically it's kind of like our brother in arms in terms of muscle cars. Like even though yeah they have Utes and yes they have the Ford Falcon and yes they do have Holdens, they still have more muscle cars than we can actually count. And I'm being dead serious about that. I mean seriously, have you ever heard of the original Demon? Hmm. Well, there's that. There's also the Plymouth Duster. Um, Heck, there's even a different variant of the Ford Falcon. Which, keep in mind, we had a Ford Falcon. It was, oh, excuse me. It was, how do I say this? It's more or less a either a station wagon or coupe, not coupe, station wagon. Bleh, can't speak today. A station wagon or sedan, or it's literally a car that came out. It looked like it came out in 1950. On the other hand, when it comes to the Australian version of the Ford Falcon, you have to realize which variant I'm talking about. Well, I'm talking about, to be specific, the XB model, which is literally that legit, full-on Australian muscle that looks like it wrestles kangaroos and crocodiles on a daily basis. But that's just me. Moreover, the actual Ford Falcon usually came with two types of engines. You're American, so yeah. This is yeah. And for those that are wondering how I know about the Australian Ford Falcon, I kind of looked it up. This is looked it up. Like I think it was like a very long time ago. When I think while I was playing these No Limits, I'm like, what's the Ford Falcon? And then I looked it up. I'm like, oh, so essentially it's kind of like it's like our Ford Falcon. The only difference is that ours like came from the 50s. Well, the other one looks like it's a full-on muscle car. And the last is 120. Time to change cars. For those that are still in the lobby, just do not leave. Okay, I'll be right back. about to change cars. So yeah. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna go with this. Okay. Let's see. Ah, got it. And I'm pretty sure there was like 5 people in the lobby, even though yeah I left. I think someone else left too. Um, hmm. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So what expired? Oh my god. Are you seriously lagging all over the place? What in the world's going on here? Hello, welcome to the live stream. It this is live stream where I literally am being followed by a lag switching challenger. Um okay, seriously? Okay, first of all, that's just messed up, okay? It's like, what in the world? I mean, then again, when it comes to literally muscle cars in video games, they usually, or in racing games specifically, muscle cars is one to two things. They're either ridiculously torquey, but they don't have enough, well, I wouldn't say enough, let's see, they have enough top speed, and they don't have enough acceleration, so they're literally just a drag car in general. Or B, they have torque, yeah, but they can actually drift well, but they still have low top speed. So it's literally just one or two. It's either full-on drag car or full-on handling beast. Well, let's take a look at some examples. The Chevrolet Camaro Z01 at 1LE was the only Camaro I know that actually done the Nürburgring in a very short amount of time. In fact, the usual time that they usually beat will have to be around 7.47 minutes and 40 something seconds. I can't remember. But yeah, it was one of those. Same thing with the Ford Shelby GT 500, which no, I'm not talking about the SN97 model. I'm talking the full-on 2020, the S550 model specifically. Um, but there are also, muscle cars that usually, in fact, the Dodge Demon, well, not the old Demon, but the new Dodge Demon was so fast that it was banned from the NHSA for. I'm a, I'm a Kazakh, but I'm watching some of your stream. Wait, streamies? I think you meant to say streams, but What's in this game? Car experiencing online or yeah. I think it's yeah. It's basically just, it's literally car racing online. And fun fact, this game is actually crossplay. They can actually play this game on your PlayStation, your Xbox, and heck, even your PC. But I decided to choose the safest of the three. Oh my goodness. Oh god. Jesus. Sorry about that. Hmm. Am I bored? No, actually, it's still seeing another example of. Oh jeez! Oh my god. Still thinking of another vehicle that can actually get a good example. Oh, actually there is. Um, you know the Chevelle, the one that everyone wants to actually rebuild, and they actually want to cruise around with. Well, fun fact: there are literally two variants of of this vehicle, and it's actually they're not pretty bad looking if I do say so myself. The first one is the Buick Skylark, which, if you guys do not know, is a sister car to the Chevrolet Chevelle, but it has a little bit of a differences. Usually, when it comes to Chevelles, they usually have an SS badge. On the other hand, it doesn't. It just had the original Buick logo. I think. I don't know. Oh jeez. The other vehicle that I can also think of is the Oldsmobile 442, which came around. I think it was around the late 60s to early 70s. You're making a stream with a computer? Nope. This is full on. Yeah, this is full on PlayStation. All right, let me just put this up. See those face buttons? Yeah, that's my controller. So there's that. Um, and besides, my computer is kind of out of commission. Reason being, well, every time I use it, and it depends on how long I've been using it, but usually when it comes to using my very own computer, it just freezes. Why? No clue. What else is there? Actually not. That way it does make sense that I have literally chrome wheels in the rear and then like a full-on white vice spoke in the front. That should have been the opposite. Oh my god. Yeah, it should have been the opposite because at least it'll make more sense. It wasn't such, but now I am. Oh, okay. Now what was I saying? Oh yeah. Um, Now the 442 the 442, the Skylark, and the Chevelle have some differences, and that difference being the front grille and the rear end. Because literally, when it comes to the rear end, The Chevelle has three. I think it's like three slits. I think that's what it's called. Um, and then when it comes to the I think it's the Buick Skylark, and I think the Buick Skylark has like two, if I remember correctly. And then what's that called? And then the Ultimate 442 has literally six. Well, there's three slits, but then there's like an extra slit in the middle, so that counts like around that's six taillights. And yeah, that's usually about it. And not to mention, I am not kidding when I say this. When I grew up watching rap music videos, there's usually that Oldsmobile that has literally. Do you have a lot of cars of you? Wait, wait. Do you have a lot of cars of you only buy the game? If I remember correctly, you start with three cars, and trust me, you'll think of it later when I say, do not buy anything out there. Alright, I'll be right back from this. Do I like box Chevy donks? It depends, because I do not grow up with donks. I literally grew up with lowriders, but more or less it's, um, I mean, then again, I saw half of a donk, and I'm not kidding, because, like, one of the wheels is, like, bigger than the, than the stock tire. Excuse me. In terms of what car culture I grew up with, I grew up with three things. Tuners, well, I grew up with Hondas. Oh my, Curie Week, otherwise I would have played. So you play, you unlock cars. Um, what's that called? You have to buy cars with credits. I'm about to pull up. Hey, it's Green Gaming. Well, man, how you doing? But yeah, more or less it's kind of like hmm, we, but you need money to buy cars. But don't worry, it's not pay to win. You literally just had to like you just had to like grind in order to actually get the cars that you needed. I tried the tandem, but certain Dodge Challengers just won't stop going in the opposite direction. Get back here, M3. Get back here, E40, not E40, E36. Oh great, I can't even tell the difference between which is which. Oh Jesus, my bad. Oh my god. The whole time. Oh Jesus. Okay, we're good. We're good. No, we're not good. Oh my god. Ay ay ay. But then again, when it comes to like, I mean, then again, the most outrageous one is obviously the full-on slides. But when it comes to like legit, like a lot of people making power out of something, a lot of people make a lot of power out of dogs. It's you don't have to announce it in the whole world, what was I saying? What the Bunny James with a full-on RX-8? Oh my god! Oh jeez! Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh my god. He pulled up the RX-8. That's something that you usually. That's something that we haven't seen. I haven't seen someone use an RX-8 in a while. Like, they talking about times that a lot of people put up power into it. Yeah, I know. Hooligan is doing the same thing. The only difference is that I think the only difference is that they actually got it out of the paint, and I think they're rebuilding the front end now. But yeah, it actually is kind of true that a lot of people build donks, and then they put legit like more than 1,000 horse. We're talking like 1,000 horsepower donks. That is just ripping the streets of east of like literally the 30 South. Oh my god. I mean, I wish I could say the same thing with lowriders, but I think that's a, yep, I already know that. I think that's always my dog from Hooligan. Yep, yeah, I kinda thought about that. I'm like, wait, are you guys talking about like Hooligan with their like 1,000 horsepower dogs, which is those things? His blue is literally the same blue from his Audi. Which, keep in mind, it was Lago blue. His dog is a completely different blue. Oh, that's so cool but fast. Yeah, but unfortunately, the problem is that, well, when it comes to custom cars, they usually have like literally there's like a downside of owning one of these. Like with lowriders, not all, you can actually get pulled over for having literally hydraulics on the car. Like usually a lot of people get pulled over because of that. Um, but yeah, big old rims on 1,000 horsepower. Well, that's how it works usually when it comes to like usually when it comes to not to mention those donks, they could put off some interesting times in giant wheels like that. I mean, seriously, think of how fast it would be without the giant rims. Like most people haven't thought about it, is like, okay, how fast can we make this dunk be without the full on? I'm surprised it didn't flip. I'm surprised that it didn't full on, because usually like donks have like literally the thinnest tire, and it's like, well, not thin, like we're not talking like rubber bands here. We're talking like literally really low profile tires on literally like 295, 305. In fact, I think one of the donks had like a 400, like a 405 tire width, which keep in mind that's full on dragster big. Like we're talking like if we had to like literally full on like see how much tire we can actually get onto the car, and that's way too much tire for what it is. I mean, think about it. 335 is already like way too much as it is. Holy crap. M3, you need to chill. There was like a recent accident. My god. But I mean, then again, there's also like a bunch of there's also a sort of culture that actually kind of fits in with the muscle car type of thing, and that is resto modding. And whether I wonder what in the world is a resto mod, is where you took a classic car and you put modern parts onto the car. So literally, like if you have, let's say, 1969 to 1970 Buick Riviera, and you want to actually, well, you want to you have to modernize the vehicle a little bit, and so you got modern lights, you got modern center console, you got modern wheels, you got like a modern steering wheel even. In fact, you end up full on making sure that every inch of the car is as reliable as it is, while keeping the full on keeping the body style. Well, like box Chevys and Impalas. Actually, I think someone actually did. I think someone rest them on me. Not me. I think someone actually did rest them on an Impala, if I remember correctly. I can't remember what it was, but I believe it was a 6.4 or 6.5. I can't remember, but yeah, those aren't bad at all. Um, in terms of the box Chevys, I do not know. But, fun fact, there is another type of donk that you must know, and they're called the Bubble. And the Bubble is literally a 90s Chevy Impala. That's basically what it is. Well, early and mid 90s, not the late 90s, because the late 90s is the one where it had the V6, which that's not good for that's not good for what it needs to be. Oh my god. But um, the pros of adding muscle cars into race games is the fact that you can actually add a lot more things to it. Like for example, you can actually add like we're talking like muscle cars. We're talking classic, modern. You can even add pony cars to the list as well. Um, and not to mention the muscle cars will usually sound a lot better than their modern counterparts. The downside is the fact that some of these cars aren't even made anymore. Like, I am not kidding when I say this, but usually Mercury's, um, let's see, Mercury's, Pontiacs, Oldsmobiles, they usually don't make those anymore. And heck, even Play wasn't even made anymore. And my goodness. But yeah, more than likely, uh, so for you futuristic game developers, you want to add multiple cars to the list of cars you want to add, just make sure that there's like plenty, because don't be like DC 2015 where literally there's like four, let's see, I think it was 7 muscle cars in that game. That doesn't include most forts. Um, so yeah, that's Say's racing cliche. Dang it. Oh my god. Oh jeez. Alright. Um, let's see what else is there. Oh god. Alright. I'm gonna change my car. Alright. Hmm. I don't know. I finna just change cars in general. uh, I downgraded from a S15 to an S14, but then again, I think of changing cars. um. Alright, what else can I actually use? Let's see. RSA is fun, but like 6 gears too short. Is he trying to talk about a gear too short? Try using the carrot. The carrot has second and third gear too short. In fact, it's shorter than first for some reason. What can I use? What to use? What to use? What to use? Yeah, I'm gonna go with a Datsun. Of all things I wanted to use, yeah, I'm gonna use a Datsun. Okay, yeah. And it turns out that anyone actually left my lobby. Whoop de friggin' do. Alright. Well, what time is it? Hmm. Alright. Drive my Shark GT. You going with the M5? I don't know how to breathe. Oh my god. And, bruh, you trying to get my channel demonetized? Change your car. You're like, come on. Wait, actually, I have a better idea. Hold on. Camera setting. I'm gonna make this guy really short. I don't care if I can't see. This is. Oh god. This is too funny for what I'm using. Oh Jesus. Like, I'm not trying to get my. Trying not to get my channel demonetized, dude. Do your stinking livery. Hold on. Wait a minute. That's not Shark GT. Wait. Wait, is it? Wait. Okay, I see. It is a Shark GT. I totally forgot that usually M5s usually came in that blue. It, dude, that is not appropriate to this channel. Jesus Christ, at least keep it PG-13. For God's sake. Son of a gun. Changing cars. This is. Ay, ay. I can't concentrate. I can't even like do a correct dress because it's because Trev decides. Oh, I'm just gonna make sure that he gets his channel demonetized because of someone's literally saying blank blank. I'm not even gonna say it, but you already know what I'm talking about. But still, ugh. Mm, times 3, 32, Challenger, Subaru, 7 Series, CLK, Evo, Stagia, Corvette. Yeah, I knew. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Yeah, give me a moment. Ugh. How much is the unicorn? I don't remember. I actually not thought about it. Think I think one of the streams is actually. Actually, now I thought about it, I think one of the streams was like it's called Too Broke, Too Broke to Buy These Hold on. See if I can find it. Uh, let's see. It was a long time ago actually that the statue was available. Um, okay. If I can find it, I can find it. But um, wait, no, it's not. Wait, that's not it. I think it's number. Oh, great. Hold on. I'm still looking. Give me a moment. I'll buy another. What am I need to buy buy another three to cut? I need to buy another three to cut and another. I need to buy another three to customize back then. Yeah, I'm like, yeah. Hmm. Wait a minute. Actually, I think I'm close. I think I'm a lot closer than I thought. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Actually, I found it. Um. It was the new night update. Actually. Is you check Livestream number 19, which is the new night update. It's actually that's how you can actually check how much it is. I think it was. I think I'll buy it by the time it was done. Let's see. Because the Corsa was wait, so the Corona was 240,000 dollars. Um, the Elgato was a million, and I believe yeah, it was. Wait, go play. Unless you change your livery, then no. This is just like what in the world? Like trying not to get my channel demonetized. Like what in the world? Oh, it's 800 grand. Okay, that's how much it was back then. But more or less, it was actually not that. The car wasn't that bad. It was just that I keep on messing up my what's that called? Change your car for God's sake. Dad, change your livery for God's sake. My God. Jesus Christ, that is annoying. What in the world? Like seriously, I'm trying my best not to get demonetized. Ay, ay, ay. Everybody's gangster in YouTube until someone decides to pull up something that will get their channel demonetized. Jeez. Oh jeez. I am not used to the Corvette yet. I mean, then again, I drove the carrots more times I can count. Drifted multiple amount of M3s. Drifted an S15 and S14, and then jumping to a Corvette. That seems way too much. Well, yeah, if I remember correctly, one of the live streams I was way too broke to actually, like, I'm not gonna say this, but I was way too broke to actually buy. In fact, I had to do multiple, and I mean multiple amount of time trials before I was done with the live stream. But my god, I was like, man, if I cannot get to these cars, we're gonna have some problem here. We have a problem here. Like, what in the world? I have not seen that, like, goodness. Yeah, but I spend more than like $1 million. In fact, by the end of the live stream, I spent $12 million. And that's coming from literally 6 cars. And all 6 cars were really expensive. Well, except for the Eclipse. The Eclipse was fine. Wait, the Eclipse and the Fox Body were fine. Everything else was just expensive. Oh my god. My god. Alright. Oh jeez, my bad. I think it would be a smart idea to actually let the M5 go first, because literally he's a his car is is literally class 5. My car is class 4, so there's that. I mean, then again, if it's possible, and I really think it's possible, we might get a C8 in this game. But that's highly doubtful due to the fact that, oh, excuse me. Oh my god. Like, literally, oh my god. Sorry about that. Learn to brake. Go sick. Alright. That's already married. You can't tune the car right, brother. Ay, let me try to join. Alright. I mean, then again, the M5 is a V10, so there's that. Or you the naturally aspirated V8. Well, a boosted V8, but that's besides the point. Ay, ay. Then again, that'll be very interesting to see if BMW is gonna make another V10 powered BMW, because that would kind of I would like to see that happen. Like, no joke. Like, if anything, it'll probably be oh great. I really hope it's not the repeat of like 2007, 2008 with the uh, full on stock market crash, where literally it's not like not an ideal thing to buy V10 powered V10 powered BMWs or anything V10 powered in general. Okay, okay. Nope, I messed up. BRB, I'll bring my C6. Okay. I think of recreate. Oh my goodness. Not Dawei. This. I think the. Oh my goodness. The Corvette just. It brought back so many memories. And for those that haven't played MCLA, do you remember Toshi from Midnight Club LA? He's the one that always has a C6 and it's purple, but it looks so clean. I had no words for that car. I'm like, man, I wish I could make mine like that. Except back then, I was literally a 12-year-old that doesn't know what he's doing. Literally lowering his cars, whiting the tires, having body kits, having designs on cars. I'm like, okay, that looks pretty cool. I mean, the only thing that was like clean was my dub cars and my Impala. That's it. Everything else was onto the. It was literally on point. You doing it? Okay. Oh, I got backwards. Dang it! It was so close. Oh my god. I mean, then again. Oh, yeah, not Dalby. They're still working on Carrick Street. I'm hoping that Carrick Street actually makes it to console, because that'll be very interesting. And not to mention, I think there's like some sort of story behind it. Like, at least like with a story mode, you can actually do, what's that called? At least with like story mode, you can actually like make some money, other than just other than just doing a bunch of races in order to actually gain more money. Which actually is not a bad idea. Excuse me. But oh, excuse me. Oh my god. Hold on, I'ma tune my chaser. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's a very bad idea to actually drift with with two to three piece wheels. Okay, I mean, okay, cool. While Money James, on the other hand, actually has a ideal stand up. Oh my god! Basically, he has one piece wheels, which at least it makes sense. Unlike me with two piece wheels, like no joke. Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, I'm good. Uh oh. Okay, I got. I'm like, oh god, that's when I got stuck. I apologize. Trying to catch up with. Ay, ay. Alright, hold on. Let's wait for the chaser. Thou must know when to wait for the chaser. Oh my god. Okay, it's really funny how on my screen. Oh jeez. Oh, my bad. Sorry, don't have brakes much for the most part. Like how it's like red, orange, and yellow for some reason on my mini map for some reason on my mini map. So there's that. Uh oh. Oh jeez. Okay, can we can we do this correctly without messing up? That's basically the question. Oh my god. And ow. This makes absolutely no sense. Wait. It's fine. So I'm like, wait, actually, I'm wondering what happened because I'm like, okay, C2 stay smooth, and all of a sudden I see a chaser and another C6 just right at me, just full on a full on car pile for some reason. Oh no. Oh jeez. uh, crap. This is. What? My God. It's fine. Just be sure to actually use your brake and your handbrake and your clutch. Because I don't know what's gonna stop faster, the handbrake or the legit brake. Uh oh. That's not your reader. Hey, welcome to the live stream. Uh, I'm doing well. Larry decided to shake this morning. And again, I had to actually end the live stream soon. So there's that. So literally oh jeez, he literally just took me out. Oh my god. He literally, my God, he literally just did the Fast and Furious. I think it was spoilers if no one has seen the fourth movie, Fast and Furious, but it was that moment where literally, um, I play with you. I'm about to end live stream soon, like around yes, uh, yeah. With the elapsed time hits like 2:19, then I have to end the live stream because literally, I'm only limited to literally 2 hours before I have to do anything else. But like dead serious, he literally just did the. I think his name was Phoenix. I think what his name is. That that T-bone Brian into the out of the out of the cave and actually flipped. He was like, "Hey, I worked the live stream." Okay, it's a game code. Game code of free. He's talking about the password and nope, no passwords basically. Oh jeez. Okay, seriously, it's pretty much a bad idea to dress as three-piece wheels. I can't tell if it's three-piece or two-piece. Need a livery on that C6, man. It's actually not that bad. Actually, it's the fact that it's not about the livery, it's about the color you choose. I mean, I do have in US it's US basically. But for me, I'm mostly a clean car type of guy, but if I have to literally have to like make a that's because usually when it comes to cars, I go based off the theme of it. Because nowadays it's literally like, oh yeah, oh yeah, I just want to recreate the best thing possible. I make a mat, I made make a matte filled falling tire delivery tutorial for my channel. I'm good. Besides, I have my own liveries, even though um I used to actually do like I used to make like a lot of liveries back when I first started the game. I'm like, let's see if I can actually do anything like this. So yeah, for the most part, it's actually it's not that bad. It's just that uh what's an R32? Oh, never, that's not R32. I messed up. What was an S15? I'm like, wait, why is that engine no sound familiar? I'm like, wait a minute. And crap, I think I missed. I forgot to meet up with the others. Crap, wait for me. Oh wait, no, we're good. I'm trying to call one more time before you end the stream. All right. Ow. hmm. That's not. I actually do need to switch cars because the Corvette's not bad. I just need to get used to, well, braking for the most part without hitting everybody else. Because I thought, you know what? I was gonna use my Dalton, but nope. Turns out, change the plans. But yeah, I actually do have a livery. It's just that I'm not using that one right now. Um, I'm on wheel controller. I'm on controller. That's how I'm able to actually I mean, yeah, most people say the wheel is actually a lot easier to use, but I'm literally the only, I'm literally the only thing the only that's standing me versus control. Okay, so most likely the controller versus the wheel. The wheel is easier to use, but I cannot use a wheel very well. In fact, um, Not to mention, it takes a lot to actually do the wheel. You're on the wheel or on a PC wheel and wheel. No, I'm on controller. uh, what car should I use? Oh, actually, I have not used this in a while. No, car X is not. This is. Ay, ay, ay. You see me? I literally just joined back. Oh, great. And it has that. And it has that, only good with a few cards. Okay, I think that thing is gone. Alright, let's see what money James is in. Okay, so money James is in. He's in Laurel. A Driz Missile Laurel. Very nice. Oh my god. Alright. This is not how you're using R8s. This is, for God's sake. What the god dang? You need to work on the wheel controls. Oh my. I think like the downside of using controller is not like it's not an actual experience of using the wheel, because at least with a wheel you actually feel like you're driving your car. On the other hand, using a controller, it's a lot easier to pick things, and you can actually make liveries, but at the same time you can also pick your cars easier, other than just a simple just literally your literal analog stick up, down, left, and right. But more or less, it's not a bad thing. But crap. I look at the comments. Is it a chaser? Because I can. That's the only thing I think of. Is like, oh, see why he's like, I'm thinking chaser or something with a 2J, because at this point anything can go. Anything goes. It is an Evo? Holy crap, he's an Evo. Okay. I thought it was gonna be something with a 2J, but I guess I was wrong. Ay, ay, ay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was actually fun. Not gonna lie. Anyway, that'll be it for now. Tomorrow is gonna be GTA because, well, if you check your calendar, it is April and tomorrow's the 20th. So I tried to see if it's appropriate to use GTA. Anyway, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you want to see next. You can follow me on Instagram at Goddrifter247sun Productions. You can follow me on Twitter at, Goddrifter247sun Productions. No, wait, no. You can follow me on Twitter and GD20%S. And last but certainly not least, you can check out my Discord at Goddrifter247sun Productions Garage Museum. And last but certainly not least, like I said, tomorrow is 420. So basically, GTA is gonna be tomorrow, so sorry for those that are wondering if it's gonna be Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo will be on Wednesday, so there's that. Hopefully it's not as chaotic. Anyways, this is Goddrifter signing off, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.